Hi friends, welcome to Sweet Daisy Creations. Happy Thursday. I hope everybody had a wonderful 4th of July. I'm here today just to say hello, but also to make a funky bow and decorate it up some for my red lantern. Now you all know that I ordered 2 red lanterns from Kirkland's. I was able to, both of them had broken glass in them, but I was able to get glass into one to make it a full lantern. Although one piece of the glass that I did put into this one is broken down at the bottom where you can't see it. So I'm going to go ahead and use this in my cozy corner decor. So I went ahead and I'm going to make a bow for this because I already have another lantern sitting out on my porch that I made a bow the other day for, but I need now another bow. So I'm going to do it for this lantern. And like I said, I was able to get this together. I don't know how well it's going to hold up because that one piece is broken at the bottom, and the other one has just the door glass in it now, and there's no other glass in it, so it worked out okay. It does look like it's got some kind of dirt on it or something on the door, but I think it'll be all right. But anyways, I'm going to use that, so I'm going to go ahead and make a funky bow and decorate it up some for this lantern. So I thought we'd do it together. I hope you are having a wonderful Thursday so far. It's about mid-morning here. My daughter already left and went off to do, we have something called Top Golf here. I don't know if everybody has that, but they go and it's like they're kind of like cubes almost, and you hit your ball out and you try to get them in certain areas and you get points or whatever. And anyway, so she went off to do that with her boyfriend and a couple of other friends, and she'll be back later this afternoon. My son's sleeping still because he was out quite late last night doing fireworks because we had 4th of July. But anyways, let me show you. I'm gonna repeat my ribbons. I'm gonna use my daisy ribbon again, some of this red and white gingham ribbon, and this time in this bow I'm gonna use some polka dot. I didn't use polka dot in the last bow. And I'm going to use, I'm just going to make this like a 9-loop bow because I was going to add yellow in, but I ended up only having 2 strips of the yellow. And I thought, well, it doesn't really matter because I'm going to be adding, some of my yellow daisies again. Probably some of these reddish flowers. They're red enough. And this little butterfly, I might add that in too because that'll be cute. And maybe some of this yellow stuff, these flowers a little bit. But trying to keep in with the theme of my wreath back here. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to turn my camera down so you can see what I'm up to. I've got to get myself a pipe cleaner. I'll just use a white one. That'll be fine. And I do need to grab my red and white ribbon. I guess I can just use this ribbon for a tie. Let me think. I've got it up in my thing. I'll get to that when we get that point. But let me point it down. It's so good to see y'all. Okay, I'm hoping this is going to work out better and you'll be able to see me a whole lot better what I'm working on stuff. I cut each one of these to 26 inches and then I dovetailed each end. And it's really simple to do this. I always cross mine over. I cut from the fold. And then all I do is like on this one, it's already done, but you just basically take your scissors and cut forward to the corner. And it will make you a dovetail. But I've already cut these so that I can make this video a little bit shorter. So I'm just going to take my ribbon. Let me see, are you going to be able to see okay? And I'm going to fold it in half. I'm going to make, I think, this lantern, I think I'm going to use 5-inch loops. Let me see if I look at that. Yeah, I think that can handle a 5-inch loop. So I'm going to just make my loop, and then I always take the back tail and turn it forward so that they all face forward like this. And this ribbon here is really good for making bows because it's nice and thick. Now when we get to this red, it's not such the same thing there. So I'm going to take this again, and I'm going to measure out 5 inches for my loop, and I'm going to put the next loop right next to this one. And even though this has a pattern on both back and front, I always twist it because they're just a little bit different. And sometimes you have to retwist them so that because they don't stay. So here we are so far with our bow, and I love this. It's such a fun summery colors together. The red, you know, the chambray blue. I'm doing a chambray blue because I've got that in my wreath over there that you can't see right at the moment. But anyway, so for 4th of July, we had rain. It stormed like crazy in the morning hours. And right when we left to go over my mother and father-in-law's house to have some hot dogs for the 4th of July. And it poured all the way down there. My son was driving, and there was water pooled on the freeway and stuff. He had to be really careful driving. And then if you've seen the news this morning, you saw that we had flooding yesterday on some of our streets. Okay, so I flipped these forward to like I always do. So here we are so far. We have 3 loops. It's looking cute. I love the colors here together are so cute. Now this time I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to fold it in half, but I'm going to go the other way with my ribbon, and I'll show you what I mean by that in just a second. But anyway, so we had a nice little lunch. We stayed for, I guess, a couple of hours. Then we came on home because my daughter was going with her boyfriend's family to his aunt's house, and they had barbecue and stuff there, and they just had a new pool put in, so they swam. They had a good time, and my son went off to one of his friend's house, and they just got together and ate and had fun because his friend actually had surgery on his knee, so they couldn't actually. Let me see. This one seems a little bit shorter for some strange reason. I measured them. Sometimes it just, I guess when I get it in my hand, it gets shorter somehow. Okay, and then, so anyways, he went over there, and I think they were doing hamburgers and hot dogs and stuff like that too, so. Anyway, so we all were together for a while, then everybody split up, and my husband and I, finally the weather cooperated, and it got, it was actually kind of nice because the weather was cooler. It's been so hot, you know, here in Texas. So they left, and so we were watching the Astros game in the evening, and then after that we watched some of our neighbors and things like that. Not really on our street particularly, but people did fireworks and stuff. So it was a nice evening, and then we were up a little later than normal, but my husband had to go back to work today, so it's quiet at the house this morning. So it's just me and my son, and like I said, he's still snoozing because he didn't have school the rest of this week, so he'll be going back to school next week for, I think, another week, and then he's done for the summer session. Okay, so we just, we got these 3 down here. Now I'm going to start again, and I guess I'm going to go upwards with these. Hopefully it's going to work out. I think it will. Another 5 inches. I'll go back forward like this. And then we can manipulate these, you know, these little these, your ribbon, you know, your ribbon poof, or whatever you want to call it, your ribbon loop. You can manipulate those to turn them around and get them where you want them. Once we get the bow tied off, we'll mess with that. So it'll be nice. But don't you love the colors together? I love these colors together. And I don't know, you know, I saw Arlen, she did that one that had, what, 20 loops in it, and I thought, girl, how did you hold on to that darn thing? It's hard for me just to hold this, and it's not that big. Not big like that anyways. Yeah, this red ribbon, this check ribbon is not that, I can't even get my loop apart here. It's not that fantastic. It's very thin ribbon. Hopefully they'll make another ribbon that's, you know, got a little more oomph to it. All right, last ribbon, and then we'll put this together. I'll make a tie for the back, and then we'll get started decorating it. I'm so excited. Now today I went out and I took down, you know, this is the day after the 4th of July, and I took down all my 4th of July stuff outside. I still have everything inside, but outside I haven't. I did it this morning because I thought I'm so excited to get started on my cozy corner outside. Okay, I'm holding this right here, and it's really, this is quite a bit of ribbon, and this is only nine loops. So I find it, I don't know that I could do a 20 like Arlen did. All right, I'm going to pull real tight and twist this. And I always twist the side where the ribbon is and hold the tie still, and that gives you a real tight loop. So now we are fluffing, and that's the most important thing to do with your bows is fluff. And then we got to manipulate our tails around. Pull them down and so forth. Oh, is that a loop now? Twist them around if you have to still. Trying to pull that out a little bit. Okay, well that is looking good. What do you think? It's coming along. I just need to, you have to play with your your loops for sure. And I can manipulate this more once I get it on the actual lantern. But I think it's cute with all the different colors. All right, let's pull this over. And this is the front of the lantern. This is what it looks like. It's got a little door on here. But I see that it looks like it's got dirt or something right there on the glass. I don't know what that is. But, oh, I need to get my ribbon. So, hang on a quick sec. It's right up here in my bin. I like to use, actually, a, 1.5-inch ribbon for my ties. It just seems easier for me to tie it than using a 2.5-inch. So I'm going to use some of this because it matches. Make it long enough to where I can tie it. I'm just going to cut a piece off. And I'm going to move this aside. I'm just going to find the middle of that. Turn my bow over, and I'm going to stick it in. I've got this whole bunch of pipe cleaner left, so I'm going to stick it in my pipe cleaner here like this. And tie that on real tight. Again, twist your bow, not the pipe cleaner. And there we go. And I'm just going to kind of smush my pipe cleaner down in here for now. I could cut it off, but I'm just going to leave it like that. And now our bow's all smushed up, but I'm going to refluff it when we get it onto the lantern. So let's do that. I'm going to tie it on here. kind of listened to, Arlen kind of showed how to do this. Like a knot, you make a, let me see if I can remember how to do this. You make a loop, and you come over like this, and, oh, what do you do? You come around like this and make a loop. And I don't know how to do that. I'm just gonna tie it back here and into a bow. I don't know how to do that square knot that Arlen shows how to do. I don't know how to do that. This will be fine because it'll be sitting where you aren't going to see the back of it anyways, so it won't matter. Okay, maybe that's not tight enough. All right. Let me. Here, let me point this up a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to fluff this up a little bit. Get all my loops up here so I can see them. Flip these so they're not next to each other. I'm actually gonna have to stand up to do this real quick. Red one here. Okay, now let's just try to do something with our tails here. That one's backwards. All right. I think we're ready to work on it. It's looking cute. All right. So let's get started. I think I'm hoping I can do this where you can see it. Let's see, I've got this one. I've already used a bit of it, of the daisies. I actually pulled this one flower over too, so I thought maybe I'd stick that in there somewhere. It doesn't have much of a thing on it, so I'd have to maybe just tuck it in somewhere because I don't have a stem, although I could probably create one if I cut something off like one of these. This has leaves on it because this flower doesn't have a stem, but I could use a stem for putting this in here. So let me make one. I need my red cutters here. And I'm gonna see how this has a little stem thing on it. I don't know if you can see that little stem right there. I'm gonna cut that off. My trash can's pretty full. I've got my glue gun going here, so I'm good there. So I'm just going to put a little glue on the bottom of this thing. I don't know if you can't see me. Let me get that. I get stuff on my phone all the time. Okay. Let's stick this in here. That shan't not come off. It shan't, should it? And that, then we can stick, you know, something maybe up here at the top and then bend it forward or whatever. So we have one big yellow flower, and then I've got these red ones on here to bring the red in. So let's see how this will work. Let me just, oh, I got my price tag on here. I got these at the at-home store. During the spring, they were $2.99. This was the $2.99 bunch. I also got these at the at-home store too, and I've got one over here. I don't know if I took the price tag off over. This was $5.99. This whole set. Oh, it looks like one of my flowers came off. Yeah, sometimes you have to glue these flowers back on to make sure they're going to stay well. But anyways, I'm going to do some of these red ones, I think. At least a couple. Because I need some red. And on my other one I did, I had some blue I put in. But we've got enough blue in this bow that I don't think I need any blue flowers. Plus, I don't have any more blue flowers. I've used them all up. So we'll just use a couple of those. I think we'll use some of this maybe. Maybe with the grass, maybe not with the grass. I'm not quite sure. We will see. Cut some of that. Where's the other one? That'll look cute in there, I think. Ooh, that had the butterfly with it. Okay, we will definitely use that. These are going to be too long. I'm going to have to shorten them up. But anyway, so a couple of red flowers, yellow flower, and I think some daisies. And I think that'll make us a cute little accent on our bow. So I'm just going to make a bow topper. I'm not going to make a full-blown swag, because I didn't go shopping for anything else. I'm just going to use what I have on hand so that I can finish up my cozy corner. I'm excited about it. I do have my wagon already decorated. I worked on that the other week, so I've got that done, so I'm excited about that. All right, and then sometimes, you know, keep this stuff around if you have space for it, because you can, like I said, always use these if you, like here, I had to create the stem for this. Keep these things, and you can create stems if you need to. Sometimes that happens. All right, so let's see what we're going to do here. I think we're going to put this one in first, maybe over here to the side, and I think maybe I need to, well, I don't need my scissors, I need these. I need to lower it just a hair. I don't think it needs to be that long, so I think I'm going to have it come out like right there on the bow, and then we'll fill in sort of. So I'm going to stick that in. I need to pull this around so I can use my right hand. That's the thing, I'm right-handed and my glue gun's over here on the left. But that's where my power supply's at. There, so I'm going to stick that there. And then probably try to get these bigger flowers in first. I don't think we need the leaves particularly. This down a little bit, and I think I'm going to stick one of these over this way. I'm just going to stick them in here for now, and then I'll glue them in once I decide how I want it to look. Now we got reds in there. Now we want to add some yellow in there, so we're gonna, I don't know, maybe I want to have some leaves. That might look good with a little bit of, like maybe over this way with this. Okay, I kind of like where these are at, so let's go ahead and glue these in. Into the middle. too. Let's see, one of these have a longer stem. Maybe this one. Let's stick a daisy in there next to the red. Let's hope those are going to hold. They're not in there too well. And then let's get our other red one in. You see how it's coming along so far? Okay. That's a little more summery red, these flowers, but I think it'll be fine. Okay, I'm going to put some of these daisies down here too. You know, it's really, you know, when you do these, it's whatever looks good to you, you know? Whatever looks good to you is what I say. Okay, I want this. It's a little too long. This butterfly, like, front and center. Because it's so cute. I'm going to have to hold it there to make sure it stays for a second. Oh, it's falling forward. Okay, I'm going to have to kind of stand and look around here, see how it looks. I'm going to need to fill, I don't know if you can see this, but I kind of need to fill in right through here, I think. So, let me take a look. I think I'm going to want some more daisies in there. Just really get around it with daisies. I'm going to cut these off a little bit so it's snugged in there a little better. I hope everybody, I hope y'all are enjoying this video. I hope. Yeah, one of this. There, that looks a little more fuller there where it was a little empty. Whoops. So now we got this here. We've got the daisies over here by this one. We've got our butterfly up there. So let's see what else we can do. It's so much fun to work on these, you know, and it's not that hard. Just, you know, get your colors together, what you want to put your colors, and, you know, I think this is easy. I'm going to get something down here. I need to get that in there. Go inside there. I'm getting stuck with the ribbon. All right, let me see how this is looking. I think I want this sticking up farther. Let me re-glue this. It's not holding. I actually want it down this way. There. So I can bring that color down, if that makes sense. See how I brought that? We've got this kind of orangey, a little bit of an orangey color. And bring it down this way. Excuse me. I have allergies all the time. It's terrible. Okay. Let me look at how we're doing. Okay, we need something over this direction. Got another red flower. Yeah, I guess that'll be okay. Take the leaves off. I don't think we need those. All right. Yeah, up in here. don't want it really that tall though. Let's see. Perfect. I think that'll look nice. Glue in my hand. I was going to try to bend it a little bit. There. I'm not going to glue on my finger. I should be using my little covers that Arlen gave me, but I'm not doing that today. Okay, so I want to get some more yellow up this way. I may have to cut off my other bunch of flowers I got over there. That up so it stays where I want it. Is it gonna hold? Okay. Let's see. Look, it's coming together. Looking. Ooh, it's so fun. Fun, fun, fun. So we got a little bit here, here, back here, and up front. So let's build this back a little bit more. I think we'll put this in there. And maybe another thing of yellow daisies, and I think that'll be about it. It'll be done. Let's take this off. Let's see. That's not even hold. Oh, it came off. What happened? It came off the stem. Where's the stem? There it is. The stem's in there just fine. It's just it fell off the stem. All right, I gotta put a dab of glue on there, and I'll stick this back on. You know what? I need some glasses. I can't see. Y'all hang on. I'm getting there. All right. Okay. A little dab of glue right here on top of this stem. And then let's see if I can stick it on there. Without burning myself. There. It is not going anywhere now. Fluff these bows up a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to use this. I'm going to put some more yellow daisies in there, and I think that will make it look perfect, hopefully. Right over this way. Well, it's not want to stay in there. Hold on a second. Maybe that's too long. Let's try it again. Another set of daisies in there, and that, my friends, I think we'll be done. It's looking super cute. What do y'all think? Whoa. Let me raise this up a hair. There. I'm happy with it. Doesn't it look cute with all the different colors in there? With our ribbons. Looks summery and fun, which is exactly what I wanted. I'll have to play with my tails a little bit here. But I think it looks fabulous. Can you see it? So this is the front. So you've got some over on this side. It comes up here, it goes down there, and it comes up here. So you kind of have full coverage. And I think it came out super, super cute. What do y'all think? I think it's going to look great outside. Now I got to figure out what I'm going to put inside of this. I'm going to do something. I just don't know what. But isn't that summery and fun? Let me look at it to make sure it doesn't look like I've got some place that I need something else. Nope. Thinking it looks good. I'm still thinking this needs to lean forward a little bit. There. Maybe that's a little better. Oh, I think it looks good. Super summery. There. Yes, perfect, perfect, perfect. I think it looks great. So this is going to be a fun addition to my front porch for our summer cozy corner. I hope y'all liked it. I hope you were able to follow along okay. I hope I did a good job showing you kind of how I do this. I kind of try to get it all around the bow. I don't really dress the back particularly, this back part. I mean, maybe if you wanted something else tall back here, you could do that, but I think we achieved what we wanted to right here with this little addition of this cute little butterfly. But I think we got enough color and you can still see the blues. And so I think it works well with my wreath over there. I'll raise you up just a hair. Yeah, see my wreath, I think it's gonna, let me just walk over there. I think it's gonna work out good. Don't you think they match each other or coordinate well enough? I mean, obviously these flowers aren't a true red. They kind of ring a little bit orange, but not so much. But I think it's a perfect little addition for my summer porch. I think it's going to be cute. And I really wanted to use this red lantern since I had it, and I think this looks okay on the red lantern, don't you think? I think so. I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do in the middle. But anyways, thank you all for joining me today. I see that I'm at 38 minutes, so I've gone kind of longer than I expected to. But I hope you enjoy how my lantern topper came out. And everybody have a fabulous rest of your Thursday. I hope that I'll get to see you tomorrow, maybe chit-chat with you while Arlene's doing her live. I don't know that I'm going to do one, but if I come up with another project, I will. Anyways, y'all take care. I love you all very much. Thank you for watching. Take care and have a great afternoon. Bye.